Voting is underway for the second round of Myanmar's staggered elections. Today's ballot will involve townships in Yangon, Mandalay and Shan State. The polls are taking place amid ongoing conflict and a boycott by major opposition parties. CNA's senior correspondent Leong Wai Kit with more.
Phase 1 of Myanmar's elections wrapped up on December 28. The results? The army-backed Union Solidarity and Development Party took the lead in those polls, winning nearly 90% of contested seats. This comes as little surprise. Observers say since the coup, election rules tend to favour the USDP while sidelining other political parties. Only 6 out of more than 50 registered parties are contesting nationwide after meeting strict eligibility criteria. Voter turnout for Myanmar's first round of elections was low, at just 52%. Despite that, the military is optimistic about its election efforts.
The Myanmar military said some 1,500 local and international observers and journalists were given access to polling stations to witness the voting process. Countries which send observers to Myanmar include China, Belarus, Cambodia, India, Kazakhstan, Russia and Vietnam. The military has also highlighted feedback from officials who observed Phase 1 of the polls. They described the election process as lawful, transparent, well-run and peaceful. Despite that, the military said it prosecuted some 335 people for allegedly disrupting the voting process. Among the offences cited, attacking polling stations, blocking roads, intimidating and misleading voters with false information.
Myanmar is holding elections in 3 phases even as violence continues across the country. Even so, 20% of the country's total townships will not be able to vote due to what the military cited as security reasons. Still, the military believes it's on track to bring the country back onto what it calls the path to democracy. Myanmar's election body says the combined results of the staggered elections are expected to be announced by the end of January. Parliament can then be formed 90 days after the elections. And even if elections conclude and a new government takes office, ASEAN's stance on Myanmar remains firm. The bloc has insisted that only a non-political representative can take part in ASEAN summits and foreign ministers' meetings. And Myanmar will not be allowed to chair ASEAN unless the bloc decides otherwise. Leong Wai Kit, CNA.